Medano, first in. How are ya? Stephen, good morning. Juanita, how are ya? This is my everyday going live at 10-ish at the CNE. I aim for 10, but stuff happens. And I just got drawn into a couple of conversations at the center where we are, and it was a little bit late. So I say 10-ish. And I thought I would come by the Prince's Gates here, which are considered the front door of the CNE. And I found myself a nice, comfortable wood bench. In this weather, it's not cold at all. And I got me some coffee. Now this is where I met Henry yesterday. And this is where snowbanks live. Me. The Suffering Dufferin, which I took here. Hey, Toronto's Doo-Wop Music Group, how are ya? The gates do look great. The Suffering Dufferin, I took the Suffering Dufferin today. It just seems to be the fastest option. And there's always a bus coming on Dufferin. Today I took the wrong one. I learned that the 29C comes to the CNE, but not necessarily the 29. So I got booted off. Flick Hunter, how are ya? See, yeah, look at these fucking snowbanks. Jesus. Now, it was warm yesterday, and it's cold this morning, so you're really going to watch, because that looks like water on the ground, but it's actually ice. Super slippery. Yeah, so this is snowbanks taller than me. I'm just going to read you out what it says on this sign. The entrance to the Canadian National Exhibition Grounds is built in 1927 to commemorate 60 years of Canadian Confederation. Stone concrete gates were designed by Toronto firm Chapman and Oxley, an example of monumental architecture in the Beaux Arts mode. The Wind Victory atop the central arch is flanked by figures representing the CNE's commitment to progress through industry, education, and the arts. And the gates were officially opened on August 30th, 1927 by Edward, Prince of Wales, and Prince George. They've been known ever since as the Prince's Gates. Okay, that's that. What that sign doesn't tell you is that previous to 1927, the official gate of the CNE was actually on Dufferin, the Dufferin Gate. And the Prince's Gates was not the original name of this structure, because it was built 60 years after Confederation. It was called the Diamond Jubilee of Confederation Gate, something like that, which is a terrible name. And it is, let's see, 60 feet tall and 350 feet long. Hey, Nave and Dad, how are ya? Good morning. At the CNE, where I'm doing some volunteering to help put together the St. Patrick's Day Parade. And during that time, I get thirsty for coffee and do a little tour. And I tell you, it is an impressive structure. But, you know, since it's built of concrete, it doesn't last. It's been restored 3 times. The colonnades here, also not made of stone, made of concrete. So they just don't last. Romans and Greeks used stone to build their shit. and their shit's still around today. This stuff just falls apart. It's concrete. Yeah, so it's built for like $200,000. Today's money, that would be about $2+ million. Go through the gate. Hey, Dave and Bangor, Maine, how are you? I was lucky enough to be here for Open Doors Toronto for a tour of the Princess Gate. And stuff around here, the Intercare Center, the automotive building. It was cool. At Lake Ontario. Now, I looked up this stuff this morning on the Wikipedia page, and the colonnades on the left and right, there are 9 columns. First of all, I learned what colonnade was. It's that thing that has the columns. And there are 9 of them because at the time of construction there were 9 provinces. And then I believe in 1957 Newfoundland became a part as well, and that would be 10. But that's why there are 9 columns on both sides. And the only time I'd ever used the term colonnade was Ema got me hooked onto Young and the Restless back in the day. And of course they had a colonnade room in the show. God knows why it was called that. Even the figure right on top is made of concrete. And when they have to fix it, because it doesn't last, because it's made of concrete, they take it down, they put up a plastic structure in its place. Only temporarily fixed. Yes, 1927. It's nice and hot today. Yesterday, it was not even warm. Oh, thanks for the country. Yeah, I just I feel like Cliff Clavin after I go on Wikipedia reading about this stuff. And the ribbon was cut with a pair of gold scissors by the Prince of Wales and the Duke of Kent. Not the bar at Yonge and Eglinton. Oh, okay, here's stuff that gets me dizzy. Places to put my coffee. super awesome place to chill. And you can see right between those god-awful looking condos, the CN Tower peeking through. Here's the City of Toronto flag. Election happened last night, and I have no idea what happened because I was so disgusted with what happened in the States, where they gave that orange Jesus a mandate to do whatever the fuck he wants. I decided to take the next 4 years off of politics and news and late night TV. So I voted. Sure. I'm visiting in a few weeks. Any good suggestions on a nice cafe around beaches off Queen Street? Yeah, there's tons of stuff. Remarkable Bean. There's a dozen cafes between Woodbine and Victoria Park. And that's essentially what the beaches are on Queen Street. There's dozens of cafes. Great restaurants. My favorite bistro is Sauvignon. It's a French bistro, which I enjoy. Hey, upstate New York, Bob. How are ya? So, yeah. Anyway, if anybody knows who won the election, just let me know. Yeah, upstate New York, Bob. I was saying that I have given up politics, news, and late night TV for the next 4 years. And then we'll go into why. Did vote. I voted a week ago. Henry and I walked around this area yesterday, and there were actually voting booths set up at the CNE in the Enercare Center. And it's a functioning bathroom, but it's off season. Yeah, upstate New York, Bob, I was a political junkie and a media junkie. I listened to all kinds of media and was a follower of podcasts that took a critical look at media. So I could confidently say I was a go-to guy if you wanted to know anything about any state, most cities, United States, Canada. Yeah, I cared a great deal. In fact, I can name every court justice in the United States just because. Not anymore. I'm taking 4 years off for my mental health, because it just goes down this endless rabbit hole, make me mental. Okay, Doug Ford, when I thought he would, I thought it was very smart politically to say I need a mandate because Trump was elected. I think that was smart. Say what you will about the guy, he's got good political instincts. Right now I'm heading back to a part of the CNE you never see. Lots of people live stream. Hey Sebastian, how are you? Yeah, a new restaurant that I just checked out. Not quite beaches, actually Jones and Queen. It's called Nola, N-O-L-A. A tiny little place, 28 seats. And they have a crab ravioli that I've tried twice now. It's just fantastic. And here you see, here's the Princess Gate. It's used just as promotion. And there was a time when the powers that be wouldn't allow the Princess Gates to be used for promotion. It seems absurd. No, they have not started to rip up the bike lanes. I don't understand how the province can make the city do it. I mean, there's got to be some kind of fuckery that the city can do. You want to take out our bike lanes? Guess what? You can't drive your fancy car to the legislature anymore because we're going to do endless construction in front of it. Like, I would do that kind of fuckery. You want to fuck with the bike lanes? I'll fuck with you because you don't live in Toronto, you fucking fuck. Anyway, that's why I don't want to talk politics. That's where we are. We are here. Strawn Avenue and Manitoba Drive. And the person here is ensuring that no traffic goes the wrong way on Dufferin. Or Manitoba. 509 replacement. Here's the Suffering Dufferin. Lots of live streamers, walktubers will show you the CNE. There's a lot to see in the summer. It's all fun stuff. And this is not the fun stuff. This is the back end of it. See a gate in the distance that's actually open. You can fit a very large truck through that. And these loading bays are all connected to these buildings. So I could technically walk in there and meander my way to door number 29, where we are located, building the parade. My team did better than I thought they would. We are, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the best team in the worst division. Which, you know what, that gets you into the playoffs. These transmission lines. So we're looking kind of northeast. These are the condos that overlook Gardner. Hey, Coleslaw, how are you? You can see up top there, that is the Hotel X where I got this. To try to order it, pre-order it, the mobile ordering, which I find very helpful. But mobile ordering is not available at that location. So as I was saying, the walktubers that do stuff at the CNE, they show you the shiny, colorful, fun stuff, the clowns, the party side. This is the business end. This is how transit gets here. Stuff is being delivered. This is where it comes. I saw them gearing up for, I believe, the home show, which is happening very soon. Hey, Janice, good morning. Welcome. I'm very close to my destination. Henry was by yesterday to hang out with Sean, do a quick tour. went for lunch at Union Station. I had Jersey Mike's. Well, so did Henry. He really liked his. And mine was excellent as well. I had like a Philly cheesesteak. I'm a fan of Tampa Bay. Well, I'll tell you. My father was a fan of Miami. And I don't want to be the same team as my dad. And Miami was a great team back then. Dan Marino and the like. But I have spent about a year of my life in Florida. A good chunk of it in Tampa. So that is why I am a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan. And that was back when interception Vinny Testaverde was a quarterback. So that's a while ago. And I've been lucky enough to see them win twice. And the last time with Tom Brady, of course. I'm just trying to arrange stuff. Getting out my pass key. The door, for the most part, seems to be open all the time. Man, Muzzy's a lurker. Muzzy lurks. So where that truck just went in, that's where I'm going. Muzzy's more likely sleeping. Cats sleep 20 hours a day. Any chance of going to see a game live? No. Until the parade happens, I'm doing this every day, plus I have a full-time job. So I really don't have any time to go see a game. And quite frankly, prices are just too much. And I find the product on TV to be superior to actually going to see a game. And that's true for all sports. I've been to an NFL game, boring as shit. If you've grown accustomed to growing up watching it on TV. If you grew up watching your kid play on Friday night and then go and see college games and then go and see NFL, you can develop a taste for the live game. But I developed a taste for Madden, who explained football to me. When they had the lines on the field, so you know where the first down is. Television is a great product. Oh yeah, I'll play air hockey. There's air hockey at the Well. Yes, it's a good place to have band practice. Here's all the art. We're going to go for another 5 minutes. I'm trying to do like a half an hour a day live stream. All the cool art. These are banners that people will be carrying. Such as the Davidson Academy of Irish Dance. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you, Nevin. Now, I was told at 9:30 there was a truck coming in here with a trailer. That has not happened. my job is to let people in. That door seems to be open all the time, and there was another one of volunteers here when I went to get some coffee. So here we are. My job today is attach flags to poles. Everybody, I'm going to stop here. I appreciate you coming into the stream and appreciate you in the chat. I really do. So take care. Sebastian, Evan, Upsinger, Bob, Coleslaw, Nina, Dano, everybody who had a chance to pop in, thank you very much. And then this one, this is a pretty cool painting. Oh, Cindy Rendell, how are you? I'm just actually ending this stream, but I appreciate you popping in, and I love the love. So listen, I'm doing this every day at 10 o'clock a.m.-ish. Sometimes 10, sometimes 10:10, sometimes 10:15. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And I'll see you in the ether.